Welcome back, one and all, to 60 Minutes to Lose on the NES, the show where we see how far we can get in a game in 60 minutes! Mostly having never played it before. Now and then we play a game I've played. But, not today. Today, the game is Airwolf. Developed by Beam Software, published by Acclaim Entertainment. Not exactly a dream team. Oh no. Bad vibes from this already here. So, I did read the manual a little bit. This is kind of what I was expecting, this kind of general form of game. I had no idea it was a TV series until I put the album art on here, and the box cover, and sure enough it says based on the hit TV series. I hate to call you back to active duty, but we are in desperate trouble. And I'm sure Airwolf is the only person who can stop them. Actually, I think Airwolf is the name of the helicopter. 3 lives. Oh, this job is right up your alley, Hawk. Oh, I guess we're Hawk then. You know the routine. Do I? These people are relying on you, son. Don't let them down. Okay. Well, here we go. Now. Okay, so, it is in fact a, Did I accidentally, land somewhere? Oh, okay, good. Good old heat-seeking missiles. How many of those do I have? Do I have unlimited? Have I died? Okay, I've died. We have 2 lives now. I kind of figured it would be one of these kinds of games. Oh, well, okay, I have crashed. Okay, that was rapid. I did say that I read a little bit of the manual, not a large amount of the manual, so recover all prisoners. Okay, I get it, that's the idea here. Now this is a weird game. Start and select are actually speed up and speed down. So you can, travel faster. If you want to pause, you have to push both buttons at the same time, like so. How's that for bizarre? But they did what they could with the ad. Okay, so it's kind of like Lunar Lander here. You gotta rescue them and then take off. There we go. And you can't land too hard or you'll just die. Lunar Lander was a great game back in the day, by the way. I always enjoyed it, even as a kid. Okay, we do in fact have limited ammo on the heat-seeking missiles. That was a brave effort. A lot of pilots wouldn't have gone in there. Oh, it looks like we beat the mission. Beautiful. So, you just pick up the boys, you leave. Although, that was admittedly a woman in that sprite, I believe. We destroyed 42 aircrafts, intercepted 9 missiles, used no fuel dumps, rescued 1 prisoner. Perfect. We now have a score. Okay, so, Airwolf. Some quick housekeeping things here, unrelated to Airwolf. There will not be an episode uploaded tomorrow. Hawk, we've got prisoners that have to be rescued, and you're the only man for the job, of course. There will be no episode tomorrow, specifically because I'm seeing Judas Priest, and that's going to take up my entire evening. I will make sure to get double episodes in on either Saturday or Sunday, though, whichever I can stomach. To make up for the lack of an episode tomorrow. So, you're not gonna be totally without. I just, there's no way I'm gonna be able to slot recording an hour-long episode in tomorrow night. Is that it? Are we already, done with the mission? Yeah, we are. Okay, it's that simple. Seems like a pretty easy game to me, then. Once you realize that you don't have to die. We destroyed none of the airfields, though. But we did rescue a prison. That's all they really ask of you, too. Your old score, and your new score. Ooh, 3,000 whole points. Mission 3. So, you destroyed the airfields by, yeah, you know the routine, I sure do. I assume flying to that jet thing over there. That's as much as you need to know. You don't have any other additional information that might just kind of be nice to know? Ooh. Hold on. We'll rescue this person real quick first, though, just because they're right here. Come on, prisoner. You know, I'll give it one thing. It's a fairly ambitious game. As are all of the, fully... Well, not fully 3D, but faux 3D, flight sim-esque games, I guess. And you know, as long as it's, like, better than Top Gun, probably all that you need. Enemy radar has detected your craft. That seems like a bad thing. I assume that I am taking damage. I'm not sure, man. Intercept more missiles. Yeah, and then, this should take down the airfield. Oh, no, except I'm, low fuel. This is bad. Okay. This is a problem. I'm gonna get... Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. We had 3 dots of damage there. That's a lot of yeah, okay. A lot of me not knowing what I'm saying. It's fine. It's fine, you know? Things get hairy for like 1 second, and all of a sudden I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, excited for Judas Priest, though. Not excited for Sabaton, who'll be there too. I think Sabaton are a garbage band, but you know, I'll go to see him anyway. Oops. Wrong button, I guess. Well, we made it on the top 10. Hate to call you back to active duty, you don't. You love calling me back to active duty, man. 3 lives. You know the routine. I sure do. I know the routine so much that I want you to shut up. Look at him go. Approaching airfield. Did I destroy it? Was that me destroying the airfield? That has to be. It couldn't be anything else. So yeah, let's get through level 1 here without dying at all, and that'll be helpful. And then let's refuel as well, just because it'll flex on the entire enemy force. Yeah. Look at the graphics, man. Look at the cutscenes. The chunky sprites they've got for us. Okay, and now we just blow our way out of here. Yeah. A brave effort, I know. Thank you. Here's our debrief. Very good. But how many points, sir? 7,000. That's fewer than last time. I'm upset. Do you get fewer points for using the fuel dump? Should you just not use it if you don't need to? It's all the info I have, so it's all the info that you're willing to give me. You probably got tons more info that you're just withholding from me. For a laugh, man. Approaching airfield, where? I don't... Oh, there it is. There we go. We destroy that for fun, and for points. I need me a promotion. I need to buy my son a new baseball glove when I get home. That's what people liked back then, right? Baseball gloves. I'm not completely detached from the social dogma. I did the whole go out to get a baseball glove with my dad thing. It was very difficult in the middle of nowhere because I'm left-handed. So finding a baseball glove that goes on your right hand, it was very difficult up there. I think we went to the local store and there was nothing. We were like, of course. We had to go to some other more specialized store. And if you have to go to a specialized store when you live way up north, you're probably driving like 2 hours. It's not easy, man. Okay, we have all of our lives going into mission 3 here. I don't think that I can call this bad game, but it's most certainly not in my preferred genre, I'll say. Like, I don't often prefer like flight sims or combat flight sims, or even arcadey flight games. Except Ace Combat is pretty sweet. Recover all prisoners. Yeah, I know. Just give me a second here. Didn't want to get hit by that one. Airfield, there it is. Destroy it! Did I properly destroy it? What happened here? Have they scrambled the fighters? Is that what happened? I think the airfield is gone. But I admittedly don't know entirely what's going on in this game, you know? I did a real quick little exploratory look through the manual just to make sure that I wasn't missing. Oh, no, low fuel. I always forget about this. Critical damage. We're going down, friends! But we'll at least pick up one more person to go down with us. Hey, thanks for the lift. Let's go. Look at the booba on that NES lady. Oh no. And there goes her fuel. Okay, it's fine. 2 lives left. We apparently still have them in our cockpit, so we're good to go. Dude, what a guy, Airwolf. He just flies around in his sweet attack chopper, picking up ladies and then blowing everything up. How cool would the show have been? Just dangerously cool, right? It's so silly. That's a lot of points there, though. Mostly because of the insane amount of aircraft we destroyed. But we lost a life, so, you know, I'm no good with that. There's still more prisoners out there, yeah. How you know as much as I do? I know more than you do, pal. Virtually guaranteed. I wanted that heat-seeking missile to intercept the other missile coming at me, but it didn't. It's fine, though. We got to the prisoner camp in time. Huge, genuine thank you to everybody who watches these ridiculous videos, by the way. It's an absolute pleasure for me to put them on, an absolute pleasure to play them and yammer for you. Better get out of here. The locals aren't friendly, I believe you. Full speed ahead, boy. There we go. Great going, Hawk! I knew we could count on you. Of course you can. Yeah, when I saw a name like Airwolf, I was like, it's gonna be either a flight sim or a shmup. I would have preferred a shmup. With that said, it is the first helicopter simulator that we've seen, so that's gotta count for something. We've got prisoners, and we don't have anybody else who knows how to drive a helicopter. It's all on you. Well, glad I can, you know, give you all reason to have to rely on me there, you know. It definitely improves my stock with the company, no doubt. Let's see. Are those, like, boats on the grass or something? I can't tell what those are supposed to be. All I know is pick up prisoners and leave. It's like Choplifter 3D without all the stuff that makes Choplifter great. Which is to say, it's a masterpiece. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it to the camp or not. I was kind of flying right past it, but we're good. They're right behind me. Move. I hear you, lady. We're getting out of here. Get me out of here! It's all on the lady now. It's dang it. Too many missiles coming at me. It's got, the game does have a major problem with, being able to actually, like, maneuver fast enough to properly destroy oncoming missiles. Unless if you slow down, aim better. I'm not sure, though. All I know is I don't feel entirely in control. I feel like I can get myself pointed in the general direction of a prisoner camp, and that's about it. Do I get any extra lives or anything? Does Airwolf get any backup? Because you're kind of throwing all of your eggs into one basket here. Like, you ever heard of having a well-balanced military? Silly question. Obviously not. No, I don't feel like slowing down has made it any easier to aim, so I can throw that away as being a workable theory. Why do they only capture women as well? Is that like part of the plot of Airwolf? Is that canonically accurate? Or am I losing my mind here? Come on, now the missiles are getting to me. Critical damage, I'm aware. I'm aware. Probably gonna game over right here. It's because there's nothing you can do. Besides just shoot manically, dude. I'm out of heat-seeking missiles, which is certainly not going to help me. Yeah, and then that missile from the bottom got me. 0 lives now. Okay, well, yeah, that's a game over. Did much better than last time, but it's the kind of game where you eventually just get to the point where, like, you don't really feel like you can properly fight back, and you just kind of cross your fingers that you're going to get real lucky enemy spawns. 48,000 points, though. That's not so abysmal. It's not even close to the #1 score, though. I hate to call you back yet again. I know you just got out of the hospital like 7 minutes ago, but you gotta understand, they keep taking our women. I hear you, man. Don't worry. Airwolf's on the case. It's like LA Noire with helicopters, and without anything that has to do with LA Noire. Don't you miss the good old days of Dick Tracy? But no, I'll give this to the game. It's at least functioning on a basic level for the most part. We don't always get so lucky. There's really no way to skip all this fanfare either. You just gotta kind of sit through the slow, line-by-line debriefing. Yeah. So, what else do you talk about? This is, again, we run into these games quite frequently where there's not a whole lot of dynamic gameplay going on or something that really keeps you going. It's not involved enough gameplay for you to yammer about what you're doing on screen, and there's not enough, like, variance to comment on anything. It's really just going to be wind up kind of being the same thing over and over, and that does not generally make for a top-tier video game. At least not in my opinion. Maybe some people love that kind of thing, but I'm not a big fan. So that's usually when I just decide to start yammering on about any other kind of topic that I prefer, which, in fairness, it's been a little bit since I've been able to do that here. So yeah, Judas Priest with Sabaton tomorrow. Next week I've got that Megadeth show with Lamb of God, Trivium, and Hatebreed. I've got tickets to Testament with Exodus and Death Angel. that's going to be a good one. I am heavily considering buying tickets to Black Label Society with Obituary and Prong. Right, it's Prong who they're playing with. I don't know Prong so well, but I've been listening to some of their stuff. Oh, what? Oh, it's been a while since that's happened. That's awful, man. You don't want to die on mission. Oh, gosh. And then, of course, there's the show with Guar, Napalm Death, and I Thank God. That's going to be a good one. I think that's all of them for this year that I've got tickets for, and I don't foresee anything else showing up on the schedule. Next year, though, there's a bunch of stuff that I want to go to already. There's the Meshuggah with Converge and Torch show. And actually, a tour that just got announced that I am over the moon about. Wolves in the Throne Room with Full of Hell and Uada. I am, like, jumping for joy at the notion of that one. I've died twice in that level. It's a terrible, terrible sign. What else? There was Sepultura, or is it Sepultura? I don't know. I'm just gonna say Sepultura because it's how I've always said it. With Crowbar and Sacred Reich. And one that I'm a little more on the fence about because it's not normally my thing, but I do like one of the bands as Under Oath, the Spirit Box, and Every Time I Die. I like Every Time I Die. I had some friends who loved Under Oath back in the day, and they've never really been my thing, but I don't know. That might be worth going to anyway. I have at least heard that they're good live. And I have some old friends who would stab me if I didn't go. And then, of course, Deftones with Gojira and Poppy, which those are tickets that I bought, like, 2 years ago. Oh, no, there are more prisoners. Shoot. That's on me. Yeah, okay. Keeps turning me around whenever I hit the... Gosh. It's got Top Gun syndrome. You can't fight off all the missiles that are coming at you. Yeah, I don't know about this game. It's not vibing with me. The one tour that I'm really upset isn't coming anywhere even near Minnesota. Opeth with Mastodon and Zeal and Ardor. That's a primo lineup, and it's not even touching the Midwest. So that one makes me sad. I guess Dream Theater's coming to town too, but I don't know if I really care about Dream Theater, to be honest. And one I can't get a straight answer on is Nile. I saw some website saying that, oh yeah, they're gonna be in Minneapolis in November, and then I look at other ones and they're like, nope, that was all canceled, and I'm like, well, which is it? Who knows what's going on here? No, I've been trying to, like, force myself to get tickets to, like, every show I think I even kind of want to go to, because I've seen so many shows that happened in Minneapolis and I didn't go, and I regret it heavily. Like, in 2019, Immolation played with Blood Incantation, and if that were now, I would be like, right now, give me a ticket. But I didn't go back then because I was like, I'm an idiot. What's my problem here? Or same thing with the final show that Slayer did in Minnesota. I didn't go to that, and I regret it every day of my life. Not every day of my life, but you get what I'm saying. It's a sore spot for me. I was mildly entertaining, the concept of going to unleash the archers as well, but that's already come and gone. That ship has sailed. As well as the Black Dahlia murder. I don't know. There's a ton of shows. Between The Buried and Me, did that already happen? I don't know, man. I can't even keep it straight in my head. You know, after, like, a full, like, year and a half of nobody being able to do anything, everybody's just popping up, and they're like, we're all gonna tour! And my wallet can't keep up. No, my wallet's fine. It's more so, like, what am I looking for? My psyche can't keep up. I'm like, man, it's a lot of shows. I don't know if I want to go to all of them. But I'm trying to force myself to again, just to, you know, like, reacclimate to being a regular human being. You know, I work from home all the time. Yeah, let's actually get some speed. That might help us move forward. So, yeah, I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. And I'm like, alright, let's get this under wraps here. Dude, I keep running off the map. And I keep getting hit by missiles. Yeah. It took so long I had to send another pilot in and he didn't make it back alive. What? I have never seen that happen. Yeah, this is not a fine game by any stretch. I'll give it points for, you know, creativity, I guess. But those points don't mean much when it's not fun to play. And you know me, I refuse to be the kind of person that exaggerates how bad a game is just for content. I refuse to do it. That's why I vibed so well with Bayou Billy. A couple people were like, you exaggerate that one. I'm like, why though? There are enough bad games. You don't have to, like, make okay games look worse than they are. Just focus on the games that are actually garbage. There's no shortage of them. I promise you that. Oh, and I totally forgot the non-metal shows I have tickets to. My wife bought 100 Gex tickets, so I'll go see 100 Gex the day after Black Label Society, so that'll be rough. And, she also bought Alien Aging tickets, which, to be fair, their comeback album is actually quite good. It's easy to be like, hey, weren't they like a teen pop band back in the day? It's like, well, yeah, but they're not teens anymore, man. They've grown up. And I believe she also bought Slater tickets. And I am not going to be shocked at all if she says we're going to see Dua Lipa as well. Which, honestly, Dua Lipa, her Future Nostalgia album, excellent. Excellent stuff. I know I talk about metal more than anything, but hey, I stay aware of what else is around me. Man cannot live on bread alone. Yeah, that's my new score, alright. There's still more prisoners out there. There are. That's true. And I'm gonna save them all. Unless I get shot out of the sky, in which case they're on their own. Quit aiming those missiles in areas where I can just barely not reach them. We just gotta be a laser when it comes to focusing on getting straight to the prison camps, or else we just run out of fuel. Just like that. I thought I was in for a long holiday. Yeah, well, not the case. I've got you all safe and sound. Here we go. I would also like to see Godspeed You Black Emperor when they come to town, and perhaps Mono. Mono are very good. If you don't know any of the bands I've talked about throughout the course of this video, take the opportunity to look some of them up. Maybe you'll hate them. Maybe you'll find your next new favorite band. I make sure to make a very, very concentrated effort to stay engaged with music I don't normally listen to on a regular basis. I've probably said it before, but it's one of the sweet things in life. Like, I don't enjoy just keeping the old standby spinning constantly. No. Show me something I've never heard before. Wow, okay, good. I shot that missile out of the sky. We're going to this prisoner camp. And then I don't think I even need to go to the fuel depot. If I just shoot straight down the final prison camp, I think I'll be fine. As long as I don't get hit by every missile, which I kind of am. And get by. See, like, I thought for sure I would have been able to shoot those down. Like, at least one of them, but I don't think I got either of them. And the end result is just feeling bad about yourself. Yeah, it's Airwolf. Good old Airwolf. I think this is the furthest I've gotten, though, isn't it? Five whole missiles intercepted. Ooh. It's not the highest score I've gotten, but that doesn't mean much. Mission 7, 1 life left. Ooh, upgrade your missile electronics. Should be able to hit ground targets now. I don't give a ground targets. Those madmen have taken more prisoners! We have to go on until we bring the last one home. See, like, that's a terrible place for a refuel there. It's just, that's what we call annoying. And then it faces you away from the prison camp, which is just additionally obnoxious. Like, hey, let's make you do this pointless little loop. And I get it, they're not going to make it easy for you or anything like that. Okay, so now we go up to the upper right one, and then refuel right after we're done there. I thought I would have been able to shoot down both of those missiles. Instead, I shot down neither of those missiles. It's the exact kind of thing that I whine about, man. And make no mistake, it is whining. Recover up. Yo, I'm just trying to refuel, man. You trying to kill me by not letting me refuel? You're like, yeah, instead, let's turn you around here and force you to eat all of these missiles. Alright, well, I don't think I'll be able to get into the next... Oh, but that does repair you! Okay, that's actually good information that I didn't know. Can we go into the right direction for once, please? Yeah, I know, I'm whining again. I'm whining. I've earned the right. Okay, here we go. Just like the hydraulic press channel guy. And here we go. Boy, remember him? What a channel that was before they ran out of ideas. But there's only so many things you can crush with a hydraulic press until you've kind of drained the content well. That's why I picked a topic with infinite content! In 30 years, by the time I dry up what I do have... Oh, well then PS3 emulation will be viable. Oh, guess what? We can just keep on going. There's no end. Mission 8. Are you a bad enough dude to go on Mission 8? Just go in, get the prisoners, and get out. Leave the wording to us. Just exceptional dialogue all throughout. We need you, son. I'm not your son, Dad. I mean, man. Yeah, there you go. You get into the prison camp before the missile even has the chance to get to your cockpit. Look how the ground targets just kind of like move with you, or rather don't move at all. I don't know. Can I get into the right... Dude, I'm trying to recover the prisoners. Honest. Okay, let's move out here. I still don't know where to determine my ammo either. Like, I know you eventually run out, but I don't know what tells you that. Oh, yeah. Some games are a struggle. Can you please go in the right direction? Thank you. What do you mean it took me so long? Is it because I kept leaving the area over and over? That must be what causes that. I didn't try. It's like, I'm upset. So anticlimactic, you know. To be fair, 50,000 is a new high. No, not Mao! I'm not Mao. Man, air. They don't even give you enough characters to spell Airwolf. Embarrassing. You have to put in stuff like Flyboy. I am man air, though. Yeah, you know, it's all we can do. Just start the game over yet again. I don't like it any more than you do. And hold on quick, I'm gonna just very briefly, and I don't even care about pausing the video for this game because we're not missing out on much. I gotta see what destroying the aircraft control buildings or whatnot means. Because there has to be a purpose to it, right? Destroying enemy airfields. Okay, well, it tells me how to destroy them, but it doesn't tell me why I should destroy them. Looks like they just send fewer enemies at you. Okay, well, you know, makes sense. Basically cuts off their reinforcement supply. Sorry for saying absolutely nothing during that, but, you know, I had to do some very important reading. Well, I failed to destroy it. Which means that they have, in fact, scrambled the fighters. Well, you know, we'll just get out of here. And hope that I don't die on level 1. Because if I do, y'all know I'm resetting. I'm not above anything. No tactic is too underhanded for me. Because quite frankly, I'm willing to respect Airwolf as much as Airwolf respects me. Which is not a lot. There we go, let me just get out of here. I'll give them props for their creative use of the start and select buttons. And I'll give them props for, you know, trying to do something kind of 3D. The main issue being that it never works. Yeah, I knew once I saw Beam software with Acclaim, I was like, I doubt it's gonna be my new favorite game. Not much of a plot, too. He's like, hey, Hawk, the same thing you've been doing the entire episode needs to be done. If you'd be so kind as to do it again, it'd be real swell. Yes, Captain. Let's just get out of there, you know, screw the airfield. I don't need any of that. It says if you fail to destroy it, the enemy will send even more planes up, so maybe you're just better off, you know, not even engaging it. Because or else they'll just swarm you. Maybe it is worth destroying, maybe you'll get fewer overall planes, I don't know. I'm finding it to be more effective to just, you know, blaze through the level as fast as possible. Leave the worrying to us. I will worry as much as I want to, thank you. And this time I'll try not to fly out of bounds 8 times in a row, resulting in you getting a backup pilot killed because you're terrible tacticians. Anyway, what else can I yammer about? I've talked about all the metal shows I'm going to, so that's something. AEW was real good tonight. Daniel Bryan and Kenny Omega were two... Bryan Danielson, sorry, this is his real name now. Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, fought to a time limit draw on free television with only one commercial break the entire match, so that was incredible. It was like 30 straight minutes of wrestling built up the show. And of course, it's Omega and Danielson, so it was divine wrestling as well. So that was excellent. Sting wrestled a regular tag match. That was out of the ordinary. Then they've got a special 2-hour show on Friday night. Usually it's 1 hour. This week they're like, no, man. We're gonna give you everything. So that's exciting. On the anime front, the summer season is coming to a close. Most every show that I've been watching has its final episode this week. Including The Detective Is Already Dead. Thank God, because that show was awful. A terrible example of a bunch of people who read the book hyping it up as if it's going to be this great new thing, and then everybody watches the show and they're like, what the hell was that? Are you, trying to pull my leg or something? There we go. Airfield, very destroyed. Safety, always off. At least My Hero Academia got real good in the last half. Took a little bit to get going this season, but once it did, big stuff. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid was the perfect combination of degenerate and wholesome that it always is. And it was, of course, impeccably well animated. Shout out to Kyoto Animation. Really turned around from that tragic arson fire that they had a couple years back. Real shame that had to happen. No, I'm looking forward to the fall 2021 season. There's some real interesting stuff. This past season was pretty mellow and low-key. Not a lot that really impressed me, but, extra life? What did I do? Oh, was that what the red planes are? I've never had 4 lives in this game before. This is, most certainly a new high for me here. So I appreciate that. At a large level, I appreciate that. Oh, got to the prison camp before the missile exploded. Again, it's just, you know, you can't even, like, play the game as intended. You gotta, like, use the weird mechanics against it. You gotta be like, you're not gonna play a fair game against me, so I'm not gonna play a fair game against you either, Airwolf. There's no doubt about it. It's time to go home. Yeah, I feel ya, but I got 15 more minutes left with this rather unfortunate experience. It's okay. I made it through 12 straight episodes of The Detective Is Already Dead. I can play 1 full hour of Airwolf. And, you know, I kind of do it to myself, too, because a lot of people, if they get bad vibes from a show, they'll just drop it after, like, 2 episodes. I'm like, nah, I gotta give it a chance. I gotta see it through to the end. And there are quite a few shows where I've been like, wow, that wasn't worth it. But it's whatever. If the biggest complaints you have are about entertainment, I call that a pretty good life. Yeah, I know how this one starts. No, never mind, I don't. It was a totally different mission I was thinking of. We're playing well this time, though, you know? As always. We suck a little bit, and then we, you know, get better. And then pull out some real bangers of attempts. Getting much better at landing quickly, and yet also safely. There we go. I'm figuring the game out, see? Still not perfectly, you know, intercepting all of the missiles out there, but, staying alive. And there's a lot to say for that. Get refueled and repaired, go to our last prisoner base. You know, we're just knocking out the flowchart. I'm just saying, I would rather win. Sometimes you just have to decide, I'm gonna be a winner today. I've made that choice. Here we go. Yes, bask in my score. 32 aircraft destroyed. That's going to be a nice little chunk of points there, if I do say so myself. Yeah, look at that. 10,000 points. 10,000. The amount of lakes in my home state. It's actually more than 10,000 lakes. I know, hard to believe. This could be your most difficult job yet. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, this is the one that I knew. I was like, it's gonna spawn me in the wrong direction. We'll just use our speed controls to figure it out. See, I'm reaching those high-level tactics that nobody should ever have to consider reaching in Airwolf. And if I die, so what? I have more lives than you've ever seen in this game. I left the map on accident. That was not my plan. Dude, quit! It's... If I do that one more time, it's gonna kill me off. And I thought for sure that I was... critical damage. I thought for sure that I was far enough away from the edge. No, okay. It's a terrible death. I just want to make it known that that was as sloppy as they come right there. I'm not about to defend the horrors that we've witnessed. But I don't need to refuel now, because we have plenty of health. So that's good, at least. And that wasn't what I was expecting! Come on. I thought I was going to the prisoner camp, but they're like, no, scramble the fighters! We should be able to get out of here relatively quickly, though. There we go. Look at that. What'd I tell you? Still got 3 lives left. That's about 1 million, as far as I'm concerned. Or a milli if you're an old school Lil Wayne fan, which I am not. That's not even old school Lil Wayne. That's like already like I was gonna say washed up, but I think he's always been washed. No, it's true. I have never enjoyed Lil Wayne. Never enjoyed the quality of his voice. I know a lot of people say the appeal is how batshit ridiculous his lyrics are, but I don't know. I don't even find them charming. I just find them lazy. Some people call him goated. I'm like, yeah, goated. These madmen! Oh, that's right. I have gotten here before. This is the one that I got a game over on because he was like, quit leaving the battlefield! And I was like, I'm trying not to, man. I'm taking it all away personally now. Critical damage? Why? Recover all prisoners! Yeah, you gotta thread that needle going down there. It's like... It's the worst level in history. Recover the prisoner! Dude, I didn't even touch the wall! This is the end. The end of my, my sanity. Should probably come down this way last, huh? For how much they box you into this tiny little, hole. This little pipe, almost. Oh, you're not gonna tell me that I have to save the prisoners? You're just gonna let me turn around and leave? Very kind of you, game. Oh, no, there it is! There it is, and then it turned me around. It did force me to do a full 180. He's like, aren't you gonna save the prisoners? And I'm like, aren't you gonna... Shut up. I can't even make it to the refuel base, and I'm gonna die anyway. Okay, well, you know, I have 1 life to crawl to the final prison base. Oh, now I'm approaching the airfield, which I did not mean to do at all. Okay, well, at least we destroyed it. That's good. Now we just, you know, speed our way to the end here and get past this godforsaken level just to prove we can. Your lines of dialogue no longer charm me. We owe a lot to your skill, thank you. Your skill, thank you. I don't even want to know how many missions are in this game. How much of a gauntlet this would be to try to actually beat. Silent Recon has found more trouble. You're being sent in to finish the job. Shocker. Big shock, you rely purely on me. Never seen that before. Gotta slow way down just so I can turn around. Don't blame the game, blame the physics of helicopters. This is a realistic simulator. Don't believe me? Just ask your local helicopter pilot. Everyone knows one. Okay, slow way down so we can do our classic 180. And then speed up. I am not going to be able to get to the prisoner camp or the fuel depot. I am screwed. Yep, I'm in critical damage anyway. And then 0 lives! That's Airwolf, baby! That's the furthest we got. Probably the highest score we got. It's just like, damn, dude. What an uphill battle this game is, you know? It's not the first we've seen of its kind, of course. Is that even our highest score, 64,000? Yes, it is. Wow. See, the fact you can get 250,000 points terrifies me. I'm like, how many levels did they have the gall to put into this game? They're like, yeah, sure. I'm sure the average player will be able to, you know, just slog through, like, 50. Or maybe it's all about, like, saying, hey, get to the point where you are, ready to leave. Even if you slow down, the airfield still comes at you. No, hold on. I'm going to show you my hypothesis here of how you score points in Airwolf. Check this out here. I'm going to fly right towards the end of the map. This is good enough. And then I'm just going to sit here and shoot down planes for a while. I'm not going to finish the level. I'm just going to say, hey, I still have some fuel. But you know what? It does make sense that it's still burning because, you know, helicopters still have to keep their rotors going to stay airborne. But, you know, we're just gonna burn it for a little while, and okay, now that I am down to low fuel, now we leave. Now, let's see how many aircraft we killed there and how much that impacts your score. Did I say how much aircraft? How many aircraft? I don't know what I said. We destroyed the airfield, which is, of course, gotta help you. 46 aircraft. 3 missiles intercepted. And check it out. When have we ever scored 12,000 points on level 1? We scored like 10,000. Not 12,000! I've cracked the code, baby! I know as much as the captain does. Yippee. Oh, okay, I guess we're refueling. Didn't really intend that, but, you know, it's fine. It's not gonna hurt anybody. What is he even doing with his hands there? I don't know. I'm not a helicopter pilot, so it's probably some super secret helicopter stuff that they don't let civilians know. You know, just like how magicians don't reveal their tricks, helicopter pilots don't reveal maintenance techniques. They're like, it's privileged information. Don't have your pilot's license. No, slow down, slow down. There we go, there we go. I was gonna say, we gotta slow down so I can sit here and shoot down planes. For points. Oh, never mind. I flew too close to the sun and took critical damage. No, but then you keep sitting here and then you shoot down more planes. You don't lose points just for, you know, dying or anything like that. No. You just take the opportunity to say, all right, I'm gonna shoot down even more. We're gonna get as many points as possible while progressing as little as possible. Because I'm bored of trying to play the game the normal way. And really, that's always the biggest problem, is when the words that you're saying while playing a game are, I'm bored. That should never happen. But it does. The most important thing about video games is have fun. We're out of ammo. Out of missiles, at least. Well, may as well just fly out, see how many points we got. Because that's time. Well, you know, I'm not too sad about that. I'm not too sad that it's done, at least. I'm not an intense ally of Airwolf. I'll give it some benefit of the doubt for, you know, doing a couple things cool, and I've already stated those things, you know? I'm not gonna say they didn't try. I'm just gonna say that it didn't really pan out in the best of ways, so... Good try, Airwolf, but, you just didn't scratch the itch for me, sorry to say. It's alright. Not all games do. There are a couple games in June 1989 that I think will do a very nice job of that here. The next one probably won't. The next game on our list is a game we've already seen on the Sega Master System, and I have a feeling this is not going to be the superior version either, because this series has had a real bad go of it on the NES. Yes, it's California Games, which I thought was quite swell on the Master System, but somehow the NES versions just keep finding new and exciting ways to get messed up. Winter Games wasn't good, World Games wasn't good, so let's see. Will California Games 2 be not good, or will they finally pick it up a little bit? I don't know. We'll find out. Either way, join me then. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.